Okay, welcome back to another episode of Starving Artists of Singapore, the show where we find out more about what it's like being in the arts industry in Singapore. And today we have a very special guest. Usually we've had like classical musician, music producer, but now we actually have a rapper, a local rapper from Singapore. Please say hi to Tengy.
What's up, guys? It's Tengy, aka FKA Tengy Boy, formerly known as, bro.
Oh, oh yeah, now you switch to Tengy.
Just Tengy, bro.
Grow up already, no longer.
I feel like if I 30 plus, people still call me boy, I'd be like.
So how are you this year?
This year, wow. This year, I mean, just finished Chingy. I mean, you were there.
Yeah.
This guy helped with Chingy also. You know, we all did. Chingy was long, man. Yeah, but after Chingy, I think I just took a break for a while. Started working. You know, I feel like if I'm not doing music, like let's say every week, right? I go to studio like twice a week. So if I'm not doing music, I'm just not doing anything, bro. So I rather use that time to go and make extra money and stuff. So I got this job at a bar. Yeah, man, I'm just still writing music, still trying to get my music up, still trying to blow up as much as I can. Man, my goal is to just not leave Singapore lah. Like my music is out of Singapore. Yeah, so still working towards. Yeah, man, still working towards that goal this year. Yeah, but I think this year will be quite quite crazy lah, because I got 6 songs, I think. Six singles coming out this year. So that's the most I ever put out, I think. Yeah.
How many you have so far?
Right now, I got like 10 songs. Yeah, but I want to put out more lah. I feel like I've been lacking. I feel like I've been lacking behind the past few months, past few years actually. Yeah, because I feel like I'm too perfectionist when it comes to music. So every time I finish a song, as much as people like, let's say I show you and you tell me it's one of the best, nice. Even if you tell me it's the best song on earth, right? To me it's not, and then I won't put it out. Yeah, so I feel like that's the issue that I had lah internally, which is why I feel like I'm lacking with consistency and releasing songs and stuff. But now I think it's better. Yeah, so all prepared already. So
speaking of these past few years, right? I actually met Tengy way back in 2009. Back in Konghua Primary School.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Konghua Primary School.
So ever since then, I never saw you lah. Until one day I went onto Instagram and I saw you. And I was like, hey, wait, but this guy is a rapper now. So it's like, wow, okay, cool. Then I follow you then. Quite happening, I would say. So can you give us like a brief timeline of post-primary school? When did you decide to be a rapper?
So I think even when I was a kid, actually during primary school or way before that, I actually started playing drums already. I started to, just use like pillows, pots and pans at home and stuff. So my mom actually saw that. And then that was the first step into music like for me. Was my mom was like, you know what, you should go and learn drums. Try lah, She didn't force me, I wanted to. So I did. And then after that in primary school, I just kept doing the drum thing. And then in secondary school, Sec 1, I started listening to a lot of hip hop. When everybody was listening to all your Neos and your pop music, I was listening to a lot heavily on hip hop lah. Then afterwards, when I was 15, I met a few friends in secondary school, and then we started a group in 2000, I think late 2015, almost 2016. So that's when we actually like went to buy mics and stuff, like cheap mics, to go and try and record something just for fun lah, And then we put it out on Spotify because we figure out how to do it like on our own. We don't need a distributor, so we just like figured out, just go to this website called I think it's called CD Baby or something. You pay like $10 and then you just put your song out there, So yeah, then we did that, and then suddenly people started to like our music. Even though it was not that great at like for now, when our standard is now, after a few years, we listen back to it like it's not that great lah. But now, I mean, for that time in 2015, 2016, I realized that there wasn't a lot of like artists. The only artists you can name probably like Cesaire or Sugar Shays, all these people lah. So like when there was a group upcoming hip hop random out of nowhere, there was like 6-7 people. Brockhampton. So a lot of people saw us as that in Singapore. It's like Brockhampton because it's a very big group. So we started doing that, and then we started gaining more traction lah. And we started playing shows here and there. So I think that's where 2015, 2016 is where I really started to get into music, and not just instruments lah. Yeah, so that's where I really started doing that, and then I just all out until now, bro.
music as in like you produce your own.
here and there. No, but production I've only started trying to learn last year. Yeah, so production was a hard thing for me because, firstly, like watching YouTube videos for hours, bro, is tiring. Damn tiring to do. And then also the software, you either find a very good crack version or you buy. But the buying is like $800, bro. And I was 50, 60. Where am I gonna get the money? You know what I mean? Yeah. So one of the producers that we had in that group that we formed, he had a cracked version of this FL Studio. Yeah, so I was just looking and see how he does his stuff. But he also had a very big transition because he used to do EDM, and then we just pull him out EDM and like, bro, do hip hop. And then he's like, wow. Yeah, so he had to slowly transit lah. But for me, when I was 2015, 2016, it was more of just writing. Yeah, and then after that, I started going into the corporate. When I was 16, 17, I think, I started doing corporate writing for like Lifebuoy lah, Food Panda, stuff like that. Then it slowly transited into the more mainstream market lah. Because of that, yeah. So I didn't get into mainstream for my own music. I got into mainstream for commercial and writing for other people's songs. Yeah, writing songs for other people. And then it slowly went up from there. I started gaining connections and stuff. And then I always felt like I wanted to change something in the Singapore music scene. Not change something as in like, not saying that they're bad, it's just I want to I just want to try and put my own flavor in it somehow. Yeah, so that's the dream lah.
So technically you are more than just a rapper lah. You also do a lot of songwriting and the music for this you have to find producer.
So the songwriting gigs usually when they come to me, they solely just want me to write. The song is already done, or they already have somebody else. So they say like Lifebuoy, they will call me as a writer, and then they'll call somebody else as a producer. And then we have to come together and
so lyrics lah.
I'm just doing lyrics and melody, bro.
Oh, melody also
I have to do, yeah. But sometimes all these corporate gigs, they will give me like keywords to use lah. I have to use this, and you say this. I will try to put it in as much as I can.
So when did you like get your first big paycheck or like first paycheck that made you realize that hey, maybe I can do this as a full-time
My first
career?
Big paycheck wasn't actually it was actually for a song. It was from G-Shock. G-Shock came to me and a few other people. So they wanted us to write a song for one of their promo watches. It's called Future Legends or something. Yeah, Future Legends. So it was me, I don't even know Darnie, a beatboxer, Singaporean beatboxer. He's famous. Wow, this guy is crazy. Darnie, Axel Breezy.
Okay.
Yeah, so these people. So then I was like, okay, I thought like, they were just gonna give me a watch. And then I was like, fine, whatever, it's a free watch, man. And then after that, I saw the email and then they told me, oh, this is the watch and we're gonna pay you this amount. Then I saw the amount and I just forgot about the watch, bro. I was like, wow. Yeah, but the thing is, I realized that when I was like, I did it when I was like 17, 18. So to me, it's dope. But that only happens once a year. You get what I mean? Like that kind of big, like Chingay, bro. You know what I mean? Like Chingay only happens once a year. NDP only happens once a year. Even if you do both, you cannot survive the whole year. Yeah. So to me, is that. But then when I realized that if I keep up with music, if I keep doing this, I get more followers. I get like I go viral for something. My followers are up. This will happen more often.
Yeah.
And then I will be able to consistently just earn from all of this lah. Yeah, so that was the turning point for me. I was like, wow, I actually can do music. Can do this for my music. Can open so many doors to things. Yeah, so that was when I was 17, 18. I was like, okay, let me try to do this for a long time, like for a while. Yeah.
Is that why you keep wearing G-Shocks these days? Because I see
no,
almost
bro,
every
the
post.
G-Shock nice, bro. The G-Shock damn nice. It's like silver frame G-Shock. Wow.
The metal one.
The metal is damn nice. Like they sent me a whole box. The box is this big.
Oh.
Yeah, the box is like this big. It's like a boom box. It's like it's a G-Shock boom box. And then you open the box and then it's just the watch inside with
one watch only.
Yeah. One watch only.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, one watch is
Statement
good
piece.
enough, bro.
It's such a
Good
big
enough,
box.
bro. Good enough. Yeah, so that box is just there in my room, bro. I always leave it there when like people can see. It's damn nice in the box. Yeah, so I mean that was when I was like, wow, maybe I can try this.
So how's it going for you now? Like, have you been able to keep up using music?
Yes and no at the same time because it really depends on because right now I'm basically living on a project basis. So every project then I get paid. For me,
Freelance,
it's freelance. It's quite hard lah. But sometimes you have good months, a good period of time. So you're like, wow, I'm okay for this few months. But to me, is I really fear not having stability in life, which is why I feel like now that I have so much time on my hands, I'd rather go and work. You know what I mean? So I have a part-time job, and I realized, bro, full-time job actually. I've realized, bro, that a lot of artists here are quite paiseh for that about it, bro. They like, how can I have a part-time job when I'm an artist? Why not? I don't understand why not. You get what I mean? Like, I don't get why you're so afraid. You work, they work lah. Yeah. It's not a shameful thing, bro. You know, I don't know why you need to hide from that. Like, if bro, like that day I was working at the bar, and then I went to give these two fellas their drinks. I think it's three people, one girl, two guys. And I put the drinks down, and this girl kept looking at me. And then she was like, "Are you the artist?" No, yeah. Are you Tengy? I was like, yeah. And she said, "Why are you working here?" And I was like, why not? I mean, it's fun working here, man. Yeah. You know? Like, because, okay, at the same time, you also need to find a place where, you know, they understand what you're doing also lah. Because my bosses, the people that run the bar, they hold events almost like every week. And they always have DJs or artists to come and perform, or they are very connected with this lah, with the scene, with the culture of like your graffiti, music, DJing, skateboard, everything. They are very very cultivative of this kind of culture. So to them when I work there, I don't feel like I'm out of touch, or out of place lah. Because the people that go there also, they love music. They always hire DJs to come and play. They have spoken word stuff. They even when like this Tuesday, bro, at the bar, they are showing a film, a Singaporean film, this old Singaporean film, bro. Because to them you are in a Singapore bar, watch a Singaporean film. You get what I mean? It's not like I don't want to show you like Avengers or some shit. Yeah. So I feel like yeah. So to me, it's now I'm completely fine with people like knowing that I work somewhere. It's fine, bro. Unless you are like Drake or some shit like, then no different. Like if you Drake and you see working at a coffee shop, you like what?
Also okay, huh?
Bro, of course the coffee shop will blow up lah. But at the same time, like they don't need that money, man. I mean, until you don't need that money, you don't need to have that to cover some of your bills or whatever. Then you can stop working. But right now, if you're working, it's fine, man. Yeah.
Wait, which bar is this?
Okay, so we are at the Coup. It's called the Coup, COUP. So we are located at 7 An Siang Hill at Club Street. You guys can come down Wednesdays to Saturdays. From 6 p.m. to honestly whatever time you want. Like until you want to leave, I guess. Yeah, so we're cool, man. We got music, we got DJs, we got films. Yeah, you got me, you got my bosses. Shout out Kiola, shout out Mark. Yeah, man, come down, come through. You can come through, man. You should. It's a nice place, bro. Underground bar.
So what you mentioned, I think, is very interesting. That you say a lot of people find it shameful to, you know, have a full-time job while being an artist. Because what I see is actually the flip side. At least personally for me, right, I'm quite, not say proud, but I'm happy with the fact that I have a day job, which gives me the freedom to pursue music on the side, you know. So like, it's quite interesting to hear that.
Yeah, because I feel like when it comes to like rap or R&B or like pop, they have this image they want to uphold where they want to be like, when people look at them, they're like, wow, you know. They don't want to be like, if you have a full-time job like me, if I go out with them, because I'm okay people looking at me like that. But to me, some of them don't like that when people look at them like a normal person. They don't want to be a normal person. They want to be here. Everybody else is here, which is fine. It's an ego thing. It's an ego thing, which is cool. But the thing is, if you need to work, then go and work. I rather you have that. For me, I rather myself have stability than having people think that I have things but I don't. You get what I mean? It's not. I'm not calling people out. It's just
be true.
Yeah, be true, man. It's fine, dude. Everybody is working, bro.
Everybody's
people that come to your concert in the day also they're working.
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah, it's a normal human thing, especially in Singapore. Yeah. Because Singapore sucks, bro. Singapore sucks when you're doing music. It's fine. Yeah, you don't get paid much. It's okay. Everybody knows that, bro. That's why you see all these producers that I know. Some of them become A&Rs of Universal, A&R, Sony. Or they go and become managers of somebody, or they open their own label. It's all ventures to try and get more money from music. Yeah, but at the same time, that one also hard.
Yeah, I thought that would be opposite because in Singapore, musicians and artists in general are perceived to struggling a bit, not making so much. So if you have a full-time job, it kind of like elevates your status.
Yeah, exactly. Then if let's say one day you work on your music so much, right, until you are completely just completely your stability is just on music. People will be like, wow.
Yeah.
Then I understand. If right now you're not, but you want to look like that, it's not gonna work, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why to me is job is job. Yeah.
Actually, wouldn't that, especially for rap, whereby in where it started in the US, people rap about their struggles back in the Bronx and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Then in Singapore, what would rappers rap about?
Well, okay, you see, that's the difference between. I feel like people that like for us, because we are basically borrowing their culture to make music. For us is we cannot. To me lah, I feel like we cannot do that because whatever they go through over there and whatever we go through over here, theirs is like 300 times worse than us, because they got to like trap houses and stuff, like, things we never see before, things we probably would never most of us will never experience. Yeah. So to me is not comparable lah. We can rap about things like I struggled last time with money and stuff. I had to do this to get out of where I was before and stuff like that. That's fine, but it's like there is no projects here. There is no hood here. There is no. Have lah.
The ghetto.
It's not the same as them. You get what I mean? Yeah. So to me is that's what you can rap about lah. Like you look like one of the good examples is Sapao. You see, oh shit, my bad. Yeah, Sapao is a very conscious fella. He raps about things that people don't want to talk about, like his mom, stuff with his mom, personal stuff with his mom, personal stuff with his dad, like how he grew up last time and stuff like that. Like that's the type of things that we rap about, because to me, Singaporeans, we all grew up almost the same, bro. We all born already, then you go preschool, and then you go private school, and then you go secondary school, and then you go poly or JC or whatever, and you go work. That's it. There is no diversity in the walks of life when you were younger, when you were from 10 onwards, you are like everybody's doing the same thing. Yeah, so unless you have like a crazy ass, like you 10-year-old, you start selling drugs, then I understand. This one, the rest is just we are the same. You know what I mean? Like if you drop out of school, you feel like dropping out of school is your choice, bro. It's fine. Yeah, but then you can rap about that. That's cool. Yeah, but to me it's like there's only so many things we can talk about. Yeah, so the personal experience to me is that I feel like personal experience is a very key thing to, especially with rap is like poetry. Yeah, you have to dig very deep into that. Yeah.
So one of your songs, For Real, talks about like, can you be for real? Like, then also about like finding joy.
So that song is actually, I was actually on my way to I was actually gonna go leave my house to do a song with my producer, and then my mom stopped me halfway through walking out of the house. And she's like questioning me, like, can you get a job and stuff? Like, it's fine lah. I mean, it's a normal conversation. We all had that before as artists, as people who do music.
Just Singaporeans in general.
Yeah, just can you get a job? Like, you're not earning much, blah, 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 blah. And then, so I was like, I had a big argument with her. Not a free fight, like, just an argument with her about this. And then I went to the studio, and then I was supposed to write a song about something else. I remember I was supposed to write a completely different song. And I told my producer about it. And then I was like, why not I make this song a little bit, it sounds like a very fun song, but it's not. It's actually like I flipped the situation lah. It's not a sad song, it's just what started from an argument became this song lah.
So the melody, all that, is the original song, or you came out with it?
I came out with a completely different melody.
On the spot.
Yeah, on the spot, yeah. So that was so to me it's like, how do I make it seem like my mom is like questioning me about this, but how do I make it, because my mom just asked me, can you go and get a job? But to me, it's like my generation of people,
our generation,
our generation of people wouldn't like listen to this kind of song if I just the chorus is can you go and get a job? Like it's a bit weird, right? So I was like, what's the thing that they say for real? Can you be for real? Everybody's saying that shit. So yeah, so my mom basically asked me, can you be for real? Can you just go and get a job? You know, show me what you want to do. Yeah. So like that's then I threw in more questions. I threw in how like, oh, you have a girlfriend yet? You have a job yet? How much money you making now? Yeah. So to me, is the whole song was just me venting out. But then I tried to make it as fun as possible because I realized that that's a very, very, very specific topic that not a lot of people go through outside of here. Yeah. So that was one of the songs where I wanted it to be conscious at the same time, but I didn't want it to be too hard for people to consume. Yeah, it's a bit, yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of situations I'm talking about.
That's one of my favorite songs of
thanks,
yours.
man.
Because when I first heard it, right, like you said, I think you did a very good job to make it available for the masses. When I first heard it, I thought it was like normal, like romance kind of like the girlfriend asking, can you be for you? Then afterwards I hear like, when are you getting your girlfriend? Then like, oh wait, this is the perspective of the mom, like asking, like, are you able to support yourself?
Yeah.
Then as a Singaporean, it hits home lah, you know.
Yeah.
Society is always asking you like, hey, what are you doing now? How much you earn?
Exactly. It's not just moms lah. It's just in general things. But I realized that they ask you, most of them ask you this out of care lah. Actually, yeah, I understand my mom also at the same time. Because at some point of time, I like don't tell me all this kind of thing. I'll tell my mom. Then after that, like when the situation hits, like let's say I got not enough money, I'm like, oh, actually, yeah, sir. You know what I mean? Yeah, my mom is right, like, but at the same time, like, you know, I have to stand on my ground, bro, on music and stuff. Yeah, I don't wanna let it go, lah. Music is a thing I can let go, bro. Yeah.
So speaking of struggles and whatnot, right? Do you mind sharing with us one like defining moment or like maybe your lowest point or like something that really sticks with you in your journey lah, to remind you like it's not easy, you have to keep going?
Well, I mean, to me is the one thing that has been recurring lah, is your friendly competition, bro. To me, it's because you see, I started in 2016, 15, 16. So a lot of the new people that came up started after me, but they're doing so much better than me, bro. They like doing so much. So to me, is I used to have this habit where I will compare myself a lot. But why am I not there yet? So I think the hardest part of this whole journey, and I think a lot of people have gone through this, is the fact that is to see your peers go higher than you in this amount of time when you have spent so much amount of time on the same craft that you're doing, you know, and it makes you feel like, you know, why am I not good enough? People don't like me. How do I look weird? My music is not sellable. Is that the thing? So I feel like that is the reason why I say that is the lowest point is because it happens a lot to a lot of people. And I've talked to people also like that. They always ask me, hey, bro, why cannot do this? Why cannot do that? And is the thing is, you can ask yourself and you can ask other people also. Other people will tell you this and then you will tell yourself that. But there's no defining answer. You just have to deal with it. You know what I mean? So to me, is that all those times where I thought to myself, am I not good enough, right, are the lowest. Because if I have to go all the way to ask myself that question, why am I not good enough, right? Means I lost. I answer everything else. I just don't know. I still cannot find the answer to that. That is the last point I want to reach. I don't want to be there anymore. You know, but it happens. I feel like it doesn't just happen in music. It happens if other things also. You know? So I feel like all those small moments that I had, those thoughts, right, combined together, right, no matter how low I go, right, that's the lowest. Yeah. So I feel like that comparison is a bitch lah, bro. Yeah, I feel like if you compare yourself to people, is you focus on other people's life too much. You forget your own.
Do you have a song about that?
Not yet.
On the way.
Maybe.
Maybe. Heard it here first.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't just happen to like artists or musicians.
No, it's everybody, bro. Yeah.
Even when I like, let's say, fail a job interview or something like that, you know, you feel like why other people got this, like why I don't have. But at the same time, after I have these thoughts, I also flip and realize that actually I have a lot of things that other people don't have.
Yeah.
And they might not be as shiny and whatnot, but these are things that I work for and appreciate. Yeah. And I think that's also similar for you. Like you might not be, you know, on the surface as shining as some other like artists, but you've done so much like writing for, you know, like Chingay, G-Shock, Lifeboy even. Because
all these things are, I feel like, your personal goals and achievements are. You don't have to necessarily tell people, you know. Yeah. Like it's there as a reminder for you to be like, oh, I did this. Oh, I did. I'm the one who did this.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not saying like I did, you never do. It's not like that. Like, it's just to remind yourself that you achieve certain amount of things that other people wanted to but didn't at the same time. Yeah, so that's why I feel like at your lowest points, all these small or big achievements that you probably forgot about, they suddenly resurface and then remind yourself that you are the one who did all these things. Yeah, so I mean even talking about the lowest point of the career, and I was talking about that, right? That lowest point doesn't last very long also, because immediately after you reach that lowest point, you like maybe 2-3 hours later, or a day or 2 weeks later, you start to realize that actually I did a lot of things. I also did a lot of things. I didn't just. It's not like I didn't do anything and I still here. You did a lot of things, man. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, lah. Yeah.
2025 Tengy down low on Spotify. Hey, if you call it download, you heard it here first.
I see.
Hey,
I don't know, if you're talking about like struggling artist wise, I feel like we should talk about people that want to start music, bro. I feel like if you want to start music, now is a great time, to be honest.
Now is a great time.
Because if I compare it with like 2017, 18, 19, every 2, 3, 4 weeks or maybe a month, there's like a new artist coming up. Now I have no idea where they went. They just disappeared, bro. There are not a lot of new artists coming up.
Oh, there's more back then.
Yes. There were a lot more recurring, like every 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I thought now they have more.
Now have, but it's just like they are not as active as before, lah. Last time you go to a gig and then you will meet like 10 people who like, oh, I'm a rapper, or I'm a singer. You know, now it's like I see the same people I know. That's it. I don't see anybody new anymore. Yeah, but now that's why I say now is a great time if you are that kind of person that you are sociable and stuff. Now is a great time, bro, because now there's only so many events happening. You go there, you are probably gonna meet almost half of the industry at those events, and you got TikTok and stuff now, which work for me, work for Ranga, work for Josh. I don't even know these people. Josh Makazu. Yeah, it worked for all of us.
To attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe. A winner.
You know, so it's easier now to get where you not want to be, like, just get as near as you. I mean, get the ball rolling. Yeah, I feel like now is a great time to start. But I understand why people are scared, because, you know, it's the fact that we are just talking about Singapore now. But if we are talking about the world, fucking every 2 weeks a new artist, bro. Yeah, but that's also because of TikTok. So you never know where you're gonna get discovered, how you're gonna get discovered. Instagram, YouTube, I don't know, bro. You know, like, just try everything you can. Yeah. Oh, I read a very interesting article today about the fact that our generation of artists will never be as big as the previous, like Drake, Rihanna, Eminem, even like Post Malone. I understand why they said that, because it's so easy for somebody to go viral now. But that virality, right, lasts for like 1 month at least. You know what I mean? And then you're gone, right? So I feel like it's harder for us to reach where.
Be consistent.
Yeah, it's harder because when they did that, when they blew up, right? When the Drakes and your J. Cole's and your Justin Bieber's all blew up, right? There was no TikTok, bro. There was no YouTube Shorts. There was no Reels. There was nothing. It was just pure marketing, bro. Yeah, so now I think the attention span sucks, bro. Everybody's attention span is damn short because of TikTok, bro. And all your shorts and reels and stuff, because everything's like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Then now, I realize I've seen my friends that are watching videos on TikTok, because now you can like upload 15-minute videos or some shit. Yeah, so like people, like, the moment you know when it's like above 1 minute and you see the bar below.
Yeah.
So the moment they see the bar, right, they skip. Yeah, so to me it's like, bro, why are they so short? So you realize that there's a trend also, bro. Even the songs now also, it's never
Shorter
above 3 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's never above 3 minutes.
Some
and people,
are even 1 minute plus.
Bro, you know New Jeans?
Uh.
The Korean group New Jeans, they drop a song called Get Up. It's like 35 seconds, bro. It's an interlude at first. Bro, last time interlude is at least 1 minute 30 seconds.
yeah.
Now it's 30 seconds. Bro. You get what I mean? And then they released that song, and that shit got crazy plays, bro, for 30-second song. You know? So to me, is like you have to. The sad part about your career as an artist is your success rate of being an artist is like, how you say, it depends on how people take their attention span also. Like, you have to go and study all these things also, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I've realized that last time, like for Justin Bieber and your Taylor Swift and stuff, the reason why they blew up is purely just them, bro. It's nothing to do with your marketing, nothing to do with nothing to do with TikTok, nothing to do with virality on the internet and stuff like that. They were going viral for random things, bro. Not like so fast. I can literally go to TikTok, find 3 pictures, right, bro, put my lyrics, and then it'll blow up. It's too easy now, bro. You know? So I think we are all trying to find a way on how to, you know, get to try to replicate what they did by using whatever we have now. But right now it's just that you have like millions of artists just doing the same thing, and we're all slowly going up. But the reason why the problem is there's so many of us, right? We will probably never. There's not gonna be one fella that stands out like how they used to stand out last time. Yeah, and goes back to my point about, you know, you starting music now. I think it's a very good time lah. You can try. I mean, we all try. I mean, I posted, bro. I've been posting TikTok since I was in NS, bro. It was for months.
Actually, speaking of starting out, right? Like you said, you're someone that prefers stability and you want that stability.
Yeah.
So why do you even go into, what made you like decide to even try music in the first place? Because everybody knows that, or everybody's saying that, you know.
I feel like I started music purely, right, bro, because I just love music. I just, like, to me, is like I found out that I can do this. Why not use this and try to make money for myself? Because I never knew when I started music, right, that I was going to earn money from this. Because when I started music, I was still in school, bro. I was still like doing my O-level, N-level, not even there yet, before my O-level, N-level. And then after that, I was poly, and I was focusing on that. So the whole time, right, I was so occupied with school every week that I was just doing music for fun. But then I started to get jobs from music. And then I was like, okay, let me just keep this first. I love music so much. Let me just keep this first. Let me just keep making my own music, getting jobs and stuff. And then I never really thought of doing music full time, right, until during NS, actually. During NS, I was like, actually, I already did a lot of gigs. Can I make this a stable thing? You know? So I tried, and then I realized that I can't do it for now. Yeah, which is why I realized that I didn't like, there was no time where I specifically told myself, like, I'm going to do music for the rest of my life. Yeah, it was just a self-realization. Like, I matured thinking that I was like, okay, maybe I can, but not for now. So then I'm working towards it. But if I can, I mean, if it's possible and it happens for me. Then it's great, amazing. But for now, no lah. Yeah. That's the thing.
So that's quite Singaporean of you, to take the safe route, you know, always go.
Yeah, no, the thing is, I was always against that, bro. I was always against that route because I realized that if I find a job, right, let's say I do a 9 to 5 job, and I work at the office every day or something, I won't have time for music, bro. You know, I won't have time for music at all, or Saturday, Sundays. But if I work for 5 days a week, bro, my Saturday, Sunday go damn shack, right? You know what I mean? I still need to play gig, still need to do this, still need to, like let's say I go interview like this, you know what I mean? So to me, is you have to find a way that fits your how you live lah. Like for me, this job, great, amazing. Because if let's say I only work Wednesdays to Saturdays, if I have a gig, I need to go and write, I need to perform, I just have to tell them, they let me go, because they understand. But I mean, not everywhere is like that lah. At the same time, you know. So that's the I mean, I really find this job a blessing lah, bro. Like, because I actually wanted to get this job as a part-time job, but then when I talked to them, they were like, hey bro, never mind, you hire full-time, your schedule full-time. I said, okay bro, no problem, man.
Is there a favorite song of yours?
For myself?
Yeah. Like your own song. Like which one is, or the one that has the most meaning to you?
The most meaning to me, okay. So there was one song I wrote about. It's called What Would I Do? I think I released that last year. So What Would I Do? That was before That was 2000, what? That was when
2023.
23. No, 2022, 23. I think around there. Yeah. So I wrote that regarding a very, very sensitive topic lah. The topic was about how I when I was younger, not younger, I was like when I was like teen age. I was talking about my mental health. Yeah. Then the mental health took a toll on me. It really did. Like I mean I'm not gonna go into specifics lah, but that period of time was very hard for me lah. So I before that song came out, I wrote a song called Who You. It's about me finding myself in music. And then the next song I realized that if I want to find myself in music, I have to tell my truth about how I found myself in life in general. So that was what I do is me recollecting memories about what I would have let's say I'm watching a movie about that period of time in my life as a third person's perspective. That was my point of view. So I'm like, what would I have done better at that point of time? What would I have done if, let's say, I decided to go and do something about this, or there was an issue that I could have handled better, you know? So like that was where I came from lah. So that song meant a lot to me because I realized that after I sat down and wrote, I didn't actually write the song like that. I actually wrote down things that happened first, and then I was like, the lyrics basically answered all the questions that I left unanswered when I was in that period of time lah. Yeah. So then that song meant a lot to me because I figured out a lot of things about myself, even at the present time. Not when that happened, but even at the present time when I was writing lah. So I realized that song is very, I hold it very close to my heart lah. That song. Yeah. So I mean, that song wasn't the most streamed or anything, but to me it's like I'm glad it got out, because to me when I put a song out, it's like I'm venting. I let it out already. Okay, let me just leave it there. So if people want to know things about me, or want to figure out things about themselves that they might have, that me and the other person that is on the other side of the phone listening to the song have went through together, maybe we had a similar experience, they can use this as like a outlet lah. They listen to it. Oh yeah, I understand, you know. Yeah, I mean that's what music is like. It's a second language. It's a second language lah, bro. It's a secret language. You know what I mean? It's like I might not be. I don't want to talk about this to somebody like that that's talking to you right now. I might not want to say it, but I'll write about it. You will get the message at the end of the day lah. It's just that I don't want to put it into a conversation. I want to put it into a song. It's better. It's easier for me to say. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people, I mean, a lot of artists have that same thought lah. It's just to get their own emotions out. You know? Yeah. So that's the song that I hold very close to my heart lah.
Know that I've been thinking for a while now. When would I forget all of this while I run? My eyes been drawing circles in the clouds now. My heart is floating around while I take the sun. Have you ever thought of it? Any regret of it? Times you wish you could return. Think just for the hell of it. Ideas in my mind, every hand of ticking time. Could be doing something better. Would you? Cause if I could rearrange every clock, if I could tell my mom I was lost, I wouldn't spare another second, not wasting kindle flames that were off. I would embrace all of the love, tell my grandma what I'm on. Don't wanna leave any stone unturned, don't wanna feel like I'm still in the dark. Better days, hope this always paves another way. What I'm saying is I always crave the lust for living better. I don't wanna live another life ahead of mine, just so I can get it right. I was wrong. Maybe consider how my fam will feel when my friends move on. If I try to make amends, maybe I would have grown. But I think it's too late. No, I'm living a sealed fate. But if you could go back, there ain't a point at this rate. I'm feeling lost, too many sins, suffocated and cornered in. What is the use to repent if there is a light at the very end? I'm looking for better days, better days. I just wanna live some better days. I need a way, I can't live another life. I wish I could, but I'm stuck. Now I'm talking to myself and in my head I'm questioning and always thinking just what would I do if I can't say my goodbyes? What can